Welcome back, everybody. So we'll be gaming tonight rather than building the server. Decided I'm going to do most of the building of the server away from prying eyes. Just because I want, when it goes live, it to be a surprise to everybody apart from me. Doing something quite spectacular with the server currently, getting ready for a wipe in a month and a few days, month and 18 days, something like that. So we desperately going to need more nails. We've only got 2 days worth of nail store there. So whatever happens, we need to go out nail hunting. It's going to mean we're going to need a fishing rod with us. And we take that there quite nicely, normally, yeah. On knife, it's pristine, that's fine. With a bit more ammo. More 308. Yes, we have. Full stack over the half stack. Okay, how's our gap? Pristine, that's good enough for me. Might be worth building a silencer for it, you know. Not going to take anything else out. We're just going to go with what we've got now. Do we take the... No, we go with the SKS. Do have duct tape. Let's make ourselves a silencer. So general supplies, heli crashes if we get a chance to get to them. Anything that we can sell. Selling's important at the moment. Like really important. Right then. Let's see, do we have any markers? Yes, we do. I think we didn't last time, and we should have gone down to Chimissi. We were aiming to, and we never did. And we should aim to hit the bus station down here for a chance of a good rucksack, or hit the bus station, sort of central town here. There must be something in here that's a chance of a spawn. So I think probably the route to take is push across to here, then down to here. So here a crater. If we aim for initially probably there, following down into that place, search that place for everything we need, down to here, and then make our way down, across and down. I think that's probably our best bet, but we shall see. We'll probably need food en route. Since the last time, we've got some big Jurassic Park doors up. We're going to need pliers if we find them. Game on. Oh, our character needs to sleep. How surprising. Let's get some sleep now before it starts raining, shall we? So I've decided for next wipe we're only going to have one trader rather than multiples. My reasoning behind that is by having one trader, it will draw people to 1 point for PvP rather than having 3. I was going to go to 2, and actually I think 1 makes more sense. There'll be 3 ways in and potentially 2 ways or 3 ways out if you go out the conventional way, and if you go through the bunker there'll be 2 ways out. You'll choose left or right. And that's what I'm thinking makes the most sense. Make some tunnels and weird shit, but I quite enjoy doing that sort of stuff. So there'll be nowhere safe to sleep again this journey. Depending on how I feel, so I was quite ill yesterday. Not quite ill, that's not fair. I had a cold, and it affected me quite badly. We'll see how we are in like an hour, a couple of hours time. But I should be okay. Back to work Monday. I've had a week off. Been really good. But let's get some gaming in. There we are. That's better than nothing, I suppose. See if we see a deer. See if we can get ourselves some good food. We can certainly do with a better vest. We're bringing the fishing rod, so we've got a chance. But our main aim from today's little mission is to get a better rucksack. But then we can carry more gear so we can generate more money. We need to generate nails, whatever. Today or tomorrow, I have to generate nails. Or I've lost the base. And that's what I quite like about this. Just working on things being harder next time so people can't build massive bases. Or if they do, they've got to put a lot of hours in and work things out better. My marker, that already? Can't be. There it is. So I built, I'm not going to obviously show it to you, but I built a wall. I've redone the wall. I've blocked off a route into the north and made it like a checkpoint. And I've also blocked off the route into the valley and made that a checkpoint so far today. The next aim will be to tomorrow do the trader. Then next weekend starts on the points of interest. Come to me, my pretty. Come to me. And then I'll start editing the files down to reduce the loot down to what it has to be for the server. Spare knife. Spare knife. Might come into this camp and do a bit of work as well. Remove those 2 tents, replace with barracks or a tent and barracks from a working tent and barracks, so it actually spawns the loot. Are we taking the rifle slugs? Do we really need them? No, we don't. Always checking the knives if I don't need one, because people drop them. Let's get a better one. Come to me. Thank you. We can't wear that on here, can we? I know you've got kind of coke there. Let's have a look. What kind of Sprite? We'll take that. Well worth it. Right, let's drink some water and then refill. Let's see if we can find a pair of pliers on our trip. We get a blue canister to change for our gas canister, we will do. It's obviously a knife day. We'll just take the spare map because you never know when you might get killed. Sorry, map can come here. We'll keep this for any food we gather en route. Deal with that Z. Thank you. Right, I'm back on track. Get out of here. That way. That way. Thimble. Find any bases, we'll mark them on our map. Because you never know when, especially if they're wooden bases, because then we can. You only need one more explosive. We can probably get through a door. So I am getting things ready, and then we're going to do points of interest. There's obviously the castle build we did. I'm doing a new version of that. The new version of the volcano build. Probably an oil rig. Keep away from this. Don't need that sort of negativity in my life. Come to me. Two villages in the north, an upgraded airfield. We're going to be adding in a lot more zombies and more animal spawns. Try and make the map feel more alive, the Maywipe. Reduce loot down dramatically. Get rid of all the shit loot. Change the storage. So you'll have a storage that you can make that will cost you nails and planks, or you can buy storage that will cost you a lot of nails to buy. Rather than what we've got now, which is you can find an awful lot in the world for free. I don't want people having saw benches and things. So there'll be some cosmetic stuff like sofas and things because people want them for their bases. Fine with that, but they'll be sold in the trader at a high price. Oh, you're just stood there minding your own business, and guess what? we'll still keep with this low amount of food we're getting because it works quite well. Oh, here we go. Alright, you finished now. Right. But I want things to be harder on the server. I want to be able to call it a hardcore server. I got fed up with dealing with them. We're only going to have 4 airdrops after the next wipe in hard areas anyway, so it'll just add to how hard they are. They'll drop in with base building supplies. We're probably going to have our own event, probably a C-130 crash. Triggered with zombies. The main difference is going to be massive amount of zombies on the map. Loot edited down. Will be permanently in August. Probably not going to run a 12-week cycle. Going to run likely an 8-week cycle, and stickers permanently in August, so it's hot. Up the temperatures. People think more about what they're carrying. We're not going to have any storage that allows code locks. We're going to up the amount of code locks people are allowed. Probably change around the explosives, so the only explosives people can get are heavies, because they're rare anyway. Which means that people will be encouraged to get up from, well, live covertly, not build massive bases. And if they do, expect to get raided. The upgrades to your base will be end game, or purchasable from the trader at a very expensive price. Certainly the concrete, the metal can find in the world. The concrete will make it trader only, or events. Tier 4 maybe. I'd like to change the Tier 4 island into a permanent gas zone, because people use that to gear up far too easily. One really well designed trader. Putting in. With 2 traders inside. So it's tempting to split the traders down inside. And have them all in their individual ones. So people have to move around the traders a bit more. Probably trader will buy everything, but like single nails for most. Bloody hell, that nearly went wrong, didn't it? You have to check a couple of times to make sure it's not human. Where is he? Come to me. Come on. You suck. Ah, perfect. Thank you. Where were we? Need pliers. Need. Shotgun. Not interested. Helmet certainly not interested. Teddy bears we gone. Or, bane of my life. So, you want to search. You want to search through this town realistically. So, hit. Search all the sheds and everything basically. One left on the wood guys. We're going to walk for a while, so if we hear a deer or a pig, we'll go for it and get it cooked. All fucked, haven't they? It's standard for me on a survival server. My clothes are ruined. Kit is damaged. That's alright, that's what matters. Don't have enough ammo to do an airdrop anyway. And we might add air raid to the server and have. So if I can't, rather than we've got. That's the other thing. We've got a lot of gas now. That's fine. We could make tier 4 gas, or bring in air raid and have air raids every 40 minutes hitting tier 4. Alarm going off. Bomber flies over. Ordnance gets dropped. You don't have long to get out. So people have to make some difficult choices. Quite like the idea of, right, do we have any deer in this field, do you reckon? What's that? That area there's ghastly. And obviously this is the main town, so it's a good chance of bumping into other players. You never know. Don't know. But we're going to make it harder. That's what we're basically going to do. Make it harder to survive, make it harder to build, make it harder to get around. Try and force more PvP interaction. So then the players that we get are more likely to take part in stuff. Make more things about bunkers, key cards, swipe cards to get into better areas. Make players make choices about how to use their swipe cards. Police car. What's it? Need to search it. But whatever happens, the aim tonight will be 2 to 3 hour stream, maybe longer. No police around. Again, big suppressor. Don't really want the itself. Get out of here into cover a little bit, and then we'll work out where we're going next. Oh, there we are. 500 meters. And I don't have a problem with players getting hold of nails. I just want to make sure they don't get a lot of nails for most of the stuff they want to trade in. And the weapons and good lockers are behind a paywall. There'll either be lots of runs to the traders, Thanks for the advice earlier. Things have seemed to have gone back to normal. Well, there you go. It's difficult, mate. It's not something I've really come across. My mouse does play up at times, but I just sort of reset the USB sockets and everything's fine. I mean, obviously, the bit that we won't talk about on stream that I gave advice on all comes down to what I put in there. It's difficult to know. It's the easiest way of putting it. It's boxed ammo. Boxed ammo can be sold. Come on, Zed. We need nails desperately. We've got 2 days before our base despawns. So we're on a nail acquiring mission. I reckon the deer are up there somewhere. Okay, let's see if we can bag ourselves a deer. I'm a shit shot at range, so. But let's try. I thought it was a bloody player. Let's not care. Let's push on to the church. Time's it on the server? It is 11, quarter past 11 in the morning. Okay, that's fine. That's doable. Right over there somewhere. And we have a can of drink and tuna on us. And we have our fishing rod with us. Sure, we'll be fine. Those scarecrows in fields are a nightmare. I think Nvidia had problems with that suddenly, didn't it? Push up the hill. On servers where you're allowed to build inside, this is one of my go-to places to build as a solo. It's so easy to put multiple locks in, or multiple airlocks in. You just live up here. You don't even need to go outside like so many big players do, but you don't need to. Probably need to hit that farming area. Can't suppliers in there. Suppliers are godsend. Hi, Mr. Jetpack. How are you? So what we're going to do, we're not going to hit the farming area. As much as that would be useful. We might. But we're going to be pushing down, searching this place. Making our way in and just working through, not every house, but what I'll do is I'll set my RV at the end so I know which rough direction I'm going all the time. Now we'll push over to the farm and search that. If I can find the direction easily. And then we'll push back in. Back here. Yes. I've got one of those on the wall here. The last roebuck my father shot before he died. I have the skull and little pointy antlers mounted on the wall. Battery in it, don't care. Don't need it. Fucking rogue. One of the best bases we ever built was in one of these sheds on a heavily modded server. Always worth having a spare hatchet. Always throw it away if we need to. Alright, get my mouse right. That's more worth it. Food? Doing well on the emergency food today. Needed. taking a crossbow. I'm not adverse to a crossbow. It's just a stopping power of a wet fart and a snowstorm. Okay. Push up into the town. If we were allowed to build inside buildings, this would make a nice little spot for a house, wouldn't it? Live in here and build around it. Yeah, that'd been a code lock. I would have grabbed it and gone home. Into 1, 2, 3. 2 more code locks were on max. We probably can't fit any more in conventionally, so we're now putting them into containers, which is not ideal, but it helps. This is a bitch of a town. Really got the wrong weapon coming here. Got rain coming. We need to hit. We could hit every shed, but what we need to hit at the shop are the known positions. So we need to hit that, that, and that. And then any little garden sheds we see en route as well. How surprising. Unstable connection. I'll give it a minute for myself to log out and then we'll log back in. I have a minute long log out on the server to stop people combat logging. Yeah, I'm already in the game. Quite how you make a suppressor using a bottle and some tape, I'm unsure of. But we do. get our HUD back up. Okay. Options. Don't like all these doors being open. Wouldn't normally care. But at the moment, while we're dealing with Zeds, might be useful. When we're out of ammo, we'll throw it away. Or next. I realise there's players out there looting at the moment, so being a little bit covert. Bike moving. Might be, you know. Hope she wouldn't see me. We'll get forward in a minute. I wonder if you can build in these. They don't count as real houses. What a spot. See what I'm thinking? Doesn't like me being in there, does it? Just going to check in with Nurg a second, see if they're getting kicked as well. Have you guys?
Gun instead of my hand. What the fuck?
Oh,
have you guys
put it in your fucking box.
have you guys just been kicked?
No.
Okay, so I've just been kicked twice in a row with an
no.
unstable connection. Is that the error you're getting when you are getting kicked or not?
Oh no. I just got flat out hard crashed to the desktop.
Okay,
Yeah, same.
so that's fine. So my unstable connection is just me. It's just me and DayZ. It only ever happens to me on community servers. Not the big boy servers. I'm fine on. Official,
What's
I'm fine
your ping
on.
looking like? Is your ping high?
Shouldn't be, because I'm I'm only like 30 miles away from where the server is. But it is what it is. Okay, that's fine. I was hoping you were going to go, yes, we've also been kicked, and then I could go, there's something happening. Yeah, that's right. I'll leave you to it. One of you didn't just drive past me on an electric bike, did you?
No.
I was hiding in a bush and I heard this up the road. And I was like, what the fuck? Or I'm just hearing things. Yeah. Right. I'll let you go, guys.
Yeah, have a good one, bro.
Okay, cheers.
Yep.
So we're just checking them with the other players that I know that are on the server at the moment to see if they've had issues at the same time. Obviously, the answer is no. We'll probably put it down to the fact that we're inside a house where the game doesn't really want us to be. Yeah. Put it down here, did it? Okay. That's all right. Find a way out now. Might be a challenge. Yeah, it's because we're inside scenery. The game doesn't expect us to be inside. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. As soon as we're clear, we'll stop going around houses that we probably shouldn't be in. But you can see why I'm thinking that you could build a base at the top. One of those. Probably wouldn't even need bloody code lock on it. Easy way out of here. Go through this window. Go through that window. That brings me onto the slag heap. Very glitchy, isn't it? Going to the top. Good nick. Never know when you might need one. Ah. They're moving a little bit, great. And I've been kicked. You. really does not like me being in here. What ping am I getting to the server? Just jumped to 112 and it shouldn't. I think I know the problem. Okay. I think I can guess the problem. Saturday night, the other people are home and they're all watching streaming TV. KC, I keep getting kicked for an unstable connection. But other than that, things are good. How are things with you? We're nail hunting. I've been watching Cobra, and guess who I see on there too? I don't know who's on that one. Throw away that. It's as much use as a chocolate teapot. Get back to searching. Probably need to search the hospital. Our list of things to search today. Climb through the window. Okay. Might be easy, isn't it? Hello, Mr. Zombie. Seeing you, me. What server was Cobra playing on? There are more than me. There is another Goblin that certainly isn't me. But if he was playing Aftermath or Battle Royal, chance it was me. Unless it's a past video, in which case I might have done some events. Morning. Goodness is keeping me away from DayZ, but that's a blessing. DayZ can take over. That's the trouble. DayZ can take over. We're looking for a better quality rucksack. And obviously pliers and nails. Anything that we can sell for nails. Wire or metal wire. Meds that are useful. That one. The next one to search. Get that base built. So I've got a starter base built, but on this server, because it's my own server, obviously it's a PvP server, we're running it. The base is built, but we run the rearmed base building mod, so we need to have nails to keep the base alive. And I've only got enough nails built, enough nails inside the computer to keep the base for another 2 days. If I don't get nails in 2 days and feed them into the computer, my base and everything in it will despawn. Which is brilliant, because it forces you to think differently. Oh, that's what I wanted. There we go. Perfect. My reward for for players is having access to a massive rucksack if they find one. So that's helped. We need to go back and grab our glow stick, don't we, before we forget it. It's on there. It's not. Let's search these garages. Dodgy Abrahams. Find any metal. Grab that. Screwdriver. Never know when we might find something to remove. Maybe someone else. As I said, pliers and wire we need. Dealt with this, we then probably push to that's contaminated always 24/7. So the next realistic hit will be the castle. Just found out about duping. Yeah, I hate it. I really hate it. So the person that's got a similar name to me gets banned from servers for doing shit like that. And I often have to explain to people that it's not me getting the check IP addresses, because they're like, "Oh, you're the loot goblin." No, I'm looting goblin. We're different, and I don't want to be mistaken for someone that dupes. Certainly not. Don't do shotgun. Could carry it now. Bits and don't think we've got one. And we'll move the fishing rod onto the other slot. SSG there. And the trouble is, there's so many different ways to dupe that, and people spend all their time trying to stop it happening. Me, like a say Shane, shut up, laugh out loud. think the funniest one I ever had was somebody that came onto a server and said to me, words to the effect of, "Oh, we had a good run the other night." Like, did we? And they're like, yeah, we and they were telling me all about what they were doing that was illegal. Oh, here we go. Game on. Yeah, they're telling me all about what they were doing was illegal, and I'm like, you weren't running with me? Yeah, I was. You weren't. Get into the woods and repair what clothing we can. And push on to our next objective. Ruin now. Pristine. Badly damaged. Let's save that before it gets ruined. So, Marcus, I'm new to DayZ. How do you build a base? If you're playing vanilla, it's not. It's hard work basically. On this server, we're running a base building mod, and every server's different. So, are you playing on PC or Xbox? Very carefully. That's a fair way of putting it. Are you? Yeah, please. Are you playing on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation? It's the first question. It's different on PC on modded servers than it is on console. Not all of them, but most of them. PC. Okay, that's a good start. Are you playing on vanilla servers or a community server? So if you're playing on vanilla, then you'll need to build a flagpole, which takes time and lots of tools and effort. And you'll need to put a door in, or a gate in, or a fence actually, and then turn it into a gate and put a bicycle lock on it. If it's not vanilla building, then any server should have a Discord explaining how to build on their server. Okay, that's worrying. Potentially a player out here somewhere. Do you know which server you're playing on? Is that a pig? Go and have some lunch. Reloaded. Okay. In which case it's get a piece of paper, put the paper in your hand, and it will give you the option to convert the paper to a blueprint. Once you've got the blueprint, you'll then need a log in your backpack. So you get an axe and chop down a log. You hold down left-hand mouse button with the blueprint in your hand, and then it will show you what you can build. And you build the frame to start with, and then you put planks in your backpack and build the frame into something properly. And it's got all the different options you've got there available for you. I don't know if I've got a bit of paper on me. Yes, I have. I'll show you. I won't be able to build here because it's not where I am, but at least I can show you how it works. So a piece of paper in hand, turn into blueprint. Then hold the blueprint in your hand, hold left-hand mouse button, and this wheel will come up. And then if I had a log on me now, I'd go foundation. And it won't let me build it because I don't have a log on me. But you then build the foundation. And then once you've built the foundation, you then snap other pieces to it and build your base up, stick a code lock on the door, stick a roof on it, upgrade it. But it's all done via that plan. And the items need to be inside your rucksack that you're building with. You'll also need a computer. So what you do on Reloaded is you get 3 sticks and a piece of rope. You combine the two and it will turn into a territory kit or territory computer. Place a computer inside your base and then put your nails inside the computer to keep the base from despawning. That's it. Reloaded is a really good server to play on. Hope you enjoy it. Used to play there? If you look through my... If you need some more help or that didn't make any sense, I've got there's a video on my YouTube playlist on my that is for this server explaining how you build. But this server rearmed or reloaded, what they did for their base building. Now, if it's not that base building, I can't help you. It depends on what base building mod they're running. Everybody runs their own thing. So join their Discord, look at base building and see what it says. If it's not that, it'll be something else. That's okay. Not a problem. We want to encourage people to play. DayZ is an amazing game. It's just a massively steep learning curve. At the moment, now we've left Nightmare Land, things have calmed down again. That's okay, Marcus. Not a problem. I mean, I can't say it will work. There's no guarantee. It depends what base building mod they're using, but at least you've got something to work with. If that doesn't work, it'll be something else. But people's Discords will explain. If you know the game Rust? Yes, I do. I'm not very good at it. Not very good at all at Rust. I think I'm too old to have quick reaction times, which is probably what I need in something like Rust more. But no, I do know Rust. I do own Rust. I just don't play it. I'm a DayZ player. Always have been, probably always will be. Let's do some cooking. Where's my little cooker? There we go. So your version of Rust is my version of DayZ. Yeah. I'm a nerd at DayZ. Four years into DayZ and nearly 5,000 hours. Rust, I had up about 10 hours and went, this is not for me. Run out of gas. Shit. That's not what I wanted to happen. And my pot's ruined. Ah. Okay. We still need to do we need to do any cooking yet? Let's see. Let's player. Where's my food levels? Doesn't tell me on there. Okay. We'll push on. We'll be fine. We need to go round the hill. Oh, it's a castle up here. Okay, we need to push up to the castle. There you are. Yeah, so we're about the same, but in different platforms. Ish. Yeah. But they do fit in sort of the same universe. Rust is probably a lot quicker. DayZ is more about, depending on the server, is more about survival with the occasional firefight. Some servers it just firefights all the time. This server here is my own. You know, this is something that I've put together that people do play, and we run it as a more survivally server. If you ever want to do something a little bit different, that's the link for, or not the link, but what it's called should be on the screen. So we get rid of all food apart, well, most food. Finding that is like end game. And so you have to hunt, shoot, and fish to survive. So it's not PvE, but if you think that it's, so what I'm running here, it's certainly not PvE. If you see a player, shoot. But it's hard to start off. You start off with no food, no water, limited food, limited water. We give you a fishing hook, so you have to find food yourself. You can rip up clothes with your hands, make rags, make a rope. Certainly not fast paced. Thank you. It's just a bit, oh, there we go. Don't want to do that, don't want to do that. Do is hitting that mill. So Zeds everywhere I can hear. And I know there's players on the server at the moment. So you never know. It's not a massive map, this one. It's here we go. Game on. So on my base building mod, it doesn't cost you any nails to build, but you need nails to keep your base from despawning. And I've got 2 days left before the base despawns. So we desperately need to get nails, which means I need to find stuff to sell to the trader, find which trader it is, or find nails, or the ability of making nails. So yeah, it's a bit more survivally than some. There we go. But the pot's still ruined. So that's not going to work. I wonder if it'll let me attach. No, good try though. So I still need to find a pot or buy one. Can't warrant 25 nails at the moment to buy a pot. Looking for high caliber rifles, that's what I'm looking for. because they're sellable. I daren't shoot in case it causes a problem. Look for bear traps and mines on stairs because I know what I'm like and I know the players are exactly the same. My jacket's ruined, isn't it? Cost of that one. Lose some storage or massive amounts of storage, but we gain camouflage. That's ruined. Let's bin that off. Let's get rid of the fat. Don't need the fat because we're not going to be cooking that way. The meat. We need our map on us because on this server, unless you've got a map, you can't use the map. Map. There. That's sorted. Move on. These hands are rated E for everyone. Okay. No gaps. Bit of ammo. We also need potentially to get some sleep because the character is getting into the danger zone. But we've got a little bit of emergency sprite that we can use if we have to. So badly designed that. I need to come in here and delete that and put that in correctly. I stupidly behind I did. Okay. Out of here. Go search somewhere else. So next stage will be down there. Backup knife there. Exit and push on. Okay. Search continues. So we could always sell that. We can probably sell the meat, but we won't get a lot for it. And my servers, my traders pay in nails. No currency in my traders. My trader, well, it is currency, it's nails. So when I say I'm out searching for nails, I'm actually out searching for things that I can sell to the trader to make nails. Fun setting. No, it's 3 p.m. The coin. We have Dark Knights on here, and I don't have MVGs yet. I'm also in the process in the background of building, because we're wiping this server on the 24th of May, and I'm building the next version of the wipe. So when it comes back up on the 24th, what we're turning this map into. So I've been working on that a lot, streaming less, as you do. I'm a one-man band, and I've got some admin that help me, mods, but when it actually comes to setting the server up and putting the code, putting the mods on and altering the terrain, that's all down to me. We need to be sensible and get a little boost to our sleep, because our sleep meter's dropping. I need to get it back up to 60% before it rains. Let's find a viable tree, and we start closing it. Right now. Get a little boost to the old sleep. Let it go up. I will refill my vape. My water bottle. So the only way I can get it to 100% is to either use a syringe to boost my sleep, so I need to get up an airfield drop, or sleep at night inside a house next to a fire, or drink lots of cans of drink, but there's minimal cans of drink on the server, so that's not a good option. Once we've finished here, We're pushing down. Probably. About there. Okay, that's a game changer. We still need nails, but at least that's the way of upgrading what little we've got of our base. If we don't get nails today and we get home, all I want is one box of nails. Well, all I want is 40 nails. Along the agony for another couple of days. Spare battery, like that. Which I don't need. Mag I don't need. Bed over there. The alcohol. A pair of pliers is what we really need. Come inside. Come on. Don't need. Check those garages. Do with that for base, but I don't know whether it would fit in. Wouldn't it? Come on. I haven't got stamina to jump anything anymore. Enjoy. The garages, those sheds, might make for home because we can drop off supplies then. Gloves are ruined, aren't they? Warm, pristine. Cut these sheds and then we're going to start moving for home, I think. At least drop off what we've got. Hopefully upgrade some bits and pieces. We'll still need to get nails. But at least it gives us something to work with. So if we're going to make for home, we need to turn that one off for out there. Straight line straight through and then into home. Good work. Good, yeah. If I had space, I'd cut the planks, but we're not expanding the base anymore. We don't need the planks. Okay, go for home. We got the sea chest, so we got a bit more storage. Good. We got the metal, so that plus a little bit of metal I've got in base might allow me to upgrade something. It could be useful. Base we can cook, and then we can always do a run to trader and sell help we've got. Maybe a rifle. At least it would generate a little bit of money. Be another animal. No space to carry anything. Okay. Throw stuff away. Let's work through our food supplies. So we've got some space to carry stuff if we do find anything. So far not bumped into any people. Zombies. We got a pig. We got some loot. But we didn't get what we really needed. Game. No, we're now full on loot, so we have to push home. Don't really have a choice. We also don't have, apart from bikes, we don't have any vehicles on this server. To get bikes, you need to either buy it or find bits of it on an airdrop and buy the other parts. I hate some big fields. Why is hold breath not working? Rucksack. Good shot, Mr. Palfrey. Probably my best shot for a long time. I'm not a natural long-range shooter. Could we throw away to take that instead? We could bin that off. Bin that off. Bin that. Bin that. Bin that. That we need to keep. That probably we need to keep. But if we put that there for a moment. That into there. Bin that off. Bin that off. Bin that down. Bin that off. That down. Out there. No, didn't want to do that. Yep, happy with that. Yep. Meat we can eat. It is not rotten, is it? Still raw. Okay. Don't need the blueprint. Make them easily. Back on track. I don't know where the airdrop's hitting. Oh, yeah, no, forget that. Push on. Getting home, getting the food eaten is more important to us than searching. Food might go off, but the leather won't. The leather can be sold. We're doing all. Okay. Bloody bolt for crossbow. That I don't care about. You picked up another rifle, did we? No. A spare slot for that. Okay. Got a fishing rod on there though, didn't we? All pays the base. Not too bad. Still need nails. Go nail hunting. Either tonight or tomorrow. Thing. I know where I am. Not good enough. Not high tier enough military to worry about. Pinky's van. Yes, it is. Might be worth going for the Pinky's van for food. What we want to can of drink. Mm-hmm. Right way. Take that one. Food is not going to go off, so having. Yeah, I see you, Mr. Zombie. straight up to about into home. Fill up and drink water en route then. Something on time. It's 17:10. It gets dark about 2100 on the server. Okay. Should be okay. We're back in base for night time. It means we can eat and sleep and do everything we need to do to boost our fleet bar up to 100%. Be useful. If you're interested in playing the server, that's information about it on the screen now. It's a more of a survival PvP server than a full-on PvP, as you can see. Living off the land, base building. If you bump into players, quick firefight. One of you wins, one of you dies. The only restrictions on building is you can't build within 400 meters of a trader. Otherwise, build where you like. You can't build inside properties. You have to build externally. We're using the rearmed base building mod as our mod for building. It's a nail-driven economy, so you won't find any boxes of nails in the world, but everything that the trader buys off you, or you could buy off the trader, the currency is nails. So it's a solo server. You can team up with others, but you can't. There's no identification marks or armbands and like that. And next build on the 24th of May, if you team up with others, you won't be allowed to share a base at any point. So they can come into your base and leave your base, but they have to have their own base. People have used it as a way around it, I think. It's not horribly. I don't mean that horribly. I wrote the rules too loosely, realistically. People have been working out the same base. So they are technically in a team. So that gets around that problem by changing it into have to have their own bases. Ah, back to the zombies that we killed earlier. Get that. Too many Zeds here to worry about that well. Go for home. We've got water anyway, and we'll get hydration off the meat. We'll probably use this barrel, this sea chest, as a for sale sea chest, so things that we've got to sell. We'll put in it. When we're doing a trader run, things are in the same place. That makes sense. Put it next to the door. A very small base. Small and covert. Stay covert. I've got big in Jurassic Park gates on it, but I know what I mean by covert. Off the beaten track. Was. Oh, it's only worn. That's not bad. My artillery went in somewhere. Home sweet home. So we have 2 days, 21 hours to find nails. We'll have less now. Let's start putting stuff away. Come on. Open. Oh, thank you. G. Go away. Any spare ammo on that one? Some 5.45. Good. Food. There was no say no to a little bit of food. Emergency food for when we can't find any. Bad. Nice on us. Spare map. And not bad. Metal. They're going to stay in there because they're both for sale. Axe. Hooker. We'll carry that. There for now. Spare sewing kit. Screwdriver. That battery worth its weight in gold. And food we can deal with. So, let's stick that there. Excellent. Have something to eat. So we're going to need Mr. Axe. Green one. That one first. I'm going to need paper in here. Got sharpened stick, good. Paper ready to go. I need a log. Okay. Simple. Let's get ourselves some wood. Away. Piece of paper. Fire down there. Good afternoon, Nerd. Good afternoon. Dropping into stream support the mighty Goblin. Thank you, mate. Appreciated. My base is nothing like yours. My little one-man band. We can like that. Good. I do a very nice gun ball. I'm going to burn a lot because wood is not an issue for us. Sharpen stick. I love how I did just solid 5 hours stream. Need a break. I get that completely. That's me on a Friday night when Cookie and I start at 6 o'clock and sometimes we're still in at midnight. But I like my little house. Eating, mate. I know. Only going to cook 3 of them. And see if we can upgrade our gate. If we find a pickaxe, that will become a proper fireplace. Probably need to sell the 550 or whatever it is. We need nails desperately. 2 days away, well, 2 days and 21 hours away from losing it. Life though. Nope, not there. Right then, I need that in my hand. That there. Right, let's see if we can catch up on some sleep. And then we need to do a run to trader. The almighty goblin. Not sure he is that almighty, but he is the goblin that enjoys goblining. Right then, so that's food. We're going to need 527. Keep the MP5 and the USG, and we'll sell that one. We need the money more than we need the weapons. Don't even know if we can sell the SSG, but we'll try. Food for the trip. Got water. Got more food for sale there. Won't get a lot for them, but it's something. Those two ready to go. Back out. Awesome. They're awesome. Right then. Where do we go? Minutes away. If I strip my gear down, can I get there and do it? Maybe is the answer. A hell of a run. It's 15 minutes and it'll be there for 30. It's gonna be worth a try. If we die, we die. Okay, so that's not going. That's not going. That's not going. Not any of this. That fishing rod is 527 isn't. They're not going. We're going to need more ammo than we've got access to. Joy. I need a backup weapon. Not that. How much have we got? SSG is probably the best because it's scoped. It's there. Sorted. Okay, so we've got food, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Right then. Get to there, so we need to get to down here, straight onto the thing, and into there as quickly as my little legs will carry me. Let's do it. Where is it? Not the zombie. That we don't care about. There it is. It'll be worth a clip, hasn't it? That flying zombie. 2:32. 2 hours 30. I need to remember that. I'll download the VOD and turn it into a short. Case of the flying zombie. I reckon that'll be a BI link. When did you upgrade your zombies to have superpowers? Coming into night time, this is not a good time for doing an airdrop. When I don't have MVGs. But there's a chance of nails on it. And if I die, I've still got the stuff for sale. How am I doing on distance away? 2Ks. Hoping there's somewhere I can get up high. If it goes pitch black, then I won't stand a chance, basically. We need to be able to do it at range. Come on. I'm setting. This is not good. When they were designing this map, this must have been a bitch to place. I wonder if he gave up working on the map. Gave up on massive updates. Get little quality of life updates now and again. Oh. Find somewhere to be that I can shoot from and kill polar bears then. Something in there. Need to get up high. I'll do that. What the I knew I was bleeding, but what was taking me out? And an unstable connection. I'll be dead. Oh. No one else has that problem on this server. Just me with my unstable connections. Come on. Log me out so I can log in and try and save myself. And I'm dead. Right then, we will call it there. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Enjoy yourself. Remember, if you